Alright, welcome back homies, and it is time for another code breakdown. And this one today, using my radio voice, this one today is multiples of 3 or 5, a Python exercise done in Codewars and in Python and whatever. Okay, if we list all the natural numbers below 10 that are multiples of 3 or 5, we get 3, 5, 6, and 9. The sum of those multiples is 23. Yeah, 3, 5, 6, and 9. Finish the solution so that it returns the sum of all the multiples of 3 or 5 below the number passed in. If the number is negative, you're going to return a 0. If the number is a multiple of both 3 and 5, only count it once. Yeah, so some rules there. But yeah, you're going to get a number, or I'm going to get a number passed in, and I get all the multiples of 3 or 5 that are below the value of the number, and I add them together. And of course, if I encounter a 1 that is both multiple of 3 and 5, I only count it once, as it says. This one's pretty straightforward, so I just get all, well, I'm not going to explain the damn thing again. Let's get in here. I tend to repeat myself a little much because of the whole teaching background. Let's do this. So, we got a number. And I am going to put my set of numbers that I get into a list. And I'm going to start yeah, like that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a while loop where I loop backwards, starting at a number 1 less than the number given, loop backwards to 1 basically. And for each number that's a multiple of 3 or 5, I'm going to put it into my nums list. Alright, so what I got here is if I get a number, or if the current number that I'm on is evenly divisible by 3 or evenly divisible by 5, hence the modulo, I'm going to append it to the list of nums that I'm creating. And once I get all my nums, I'm simply going to return the sum of that list, because everything in that list is going to be a multiple of 3 or 5. You add them together via the Python built-in sums function, and that will satisfy the exercise. Yeah, and of course in doing this, I don't count 1 twice. I don't count any number twice, because I'm only accessing the number once, because I am, again, starting at the value given minus 1. Then while the value is greater than 0, I'm going to really loop or increment backwards. And if that number is a multiple of 3 or a multiple of 5, I'm going to append it to the list. Simple as that, folks. Don't get much simpler. And I'll run it through the tests. Impressive. Not really. It's just, this is an easier problem. But yeah, fundamentals are still good. Always got to hammer the fundamentals, get them so you remember them. You can do them in your sleep. This is how you build the good coding skills. Just have things be automatic, be imprinted, tattooed on that brain. All right. Enough ridiculousness. I'm good and you're good, so I'm out. And here's your solution to multiples of 3 or 5, Python, Codewars. Let's do it. Let's get it. Have a good day. Keep grinding. And